And we wanted to show you a map of some different versions of Jayco's bypass valves. This would be summer position, cold water open, hot water open, bypass closed. This would be the winter position, cold water valve closed, hot water valve closed, bypass open. So the first thing we're going to want to do is drain the water heater. So we're going to want to turn off the water heater from inside, whether you have it on gas or electric. We are now turning off our water pressure. Now the water pressure is now turned off and the water heater is turned off as well. We're going to want to release the pressure from the water tank by opening up the PT valve. And be careful that your water is not hot. You want this to be cold. Now that the water pressure is released, we're going to remove the drain plug. Now on this particular model, it's a suburban water heater, so it's going to have a steel tank. Now we're removing our drain plug, which is also an anno rod. We're going to open up the PT valve so it drains a little faster.
And we will wait and zoom forward until this finishes.
Okay, with your anno rod, this will keep your steel tank from corrosion. This is the process where microscopic particles of metals like iron and copper suspend in the water, set up a reaction inside the water heater. The anno rod will sacrifice itself, that is, decompose until the aluminum and magnesium has completely gone from its base. The anno rod should be inspected annually or replaced when it is 75% of its original size. Now that the water heater is drained, we're going to install our blowout tool and our water regulator to the city water connection. Stand back, you might get wet. Okay, you're good.
I'll just go back and then zoom in.
Remove your hose from your city water connection. Install your blowout tool to your water regulator, which regulates your water pressure to 30 to 40 psi's. Now we're going to connect our air hose . Now we're going to blow out any residual water that's left in the tank. Now that all the water is drained from the tank, we'll go inside the camper and put this water heater in bypass mode. Okay, now we are inside the camper. We have located the back side of the water heater. On this particular model, it's underneath the refrigerator, so we removed our access panel. Now we have two valves, one on the cold and one on the hot. So we'll close our cold valve and we'll close our hot. Now when these valves are going in the direction of your water line, they're open. We're going to go to each faucet, the kitchen faucet, the bathroom faucet, the shower, the toilet, the low point drains, and the outside shower. Open up the cold, so all the water's out and it's spitting air. Now the hot. We're going to open up the bathroom faucet. Cold. Hot. Now we'll do the shower. Cold. Hot. Now we'll get the toilet. Keep the lid closed, or else you might get wet. Now on this particular unit, the low point drains are located on the outside underneath the camper. Okay, now we're going to drain the water out of the low point drains. Hot. Cold. Your camper has an outside shower. We want to get that as well. Cold. Hot. Now the water is out of all your water lines. Now we'll pump antifreeze through the system. Okay, we have the pump on. It is now siphoning antifreeze into the lines and pressurizing them. The pump will stop once the lines are pressurized. And do not forget to remove your air pressure from your city water connection. We're going to go to each faucet one at a time and open them up until we see antifreeze going through them. Normally it'll take 1.5 to 2 gallons of antifreeze. Then our hot. Cold. Hot. Hot. Now we'll go outside, get our 2 low point drains and our outside shower. Open up our low point drains. Cold. Hot. Outside shower. Cold. Hot. Take our hose out of our gallon of antifreeze. Turn on the faucet till all the antifreeze is pumped out of the hose. Then we're going to turn off our pump. Now we're going to take what little antifreeze we have, just for extra precautions, and put it in our P-traps. And a little bit in our toilet. Now this camper is now officially winterized. Okay, and there's a few more things we want to inspect for the winterizing process. We're going to want to get a ladder, go up on the roof, and check all our sealant for cracks and deterioration around all the vents. We want to go around the camper and look at all our marker lights, make sure they are properly sealed as well. That's it.